Right now, wherever you are listening to this, slow down. Because this moment matters more than you. Realize this is not background noise. This is not random content. This is a divine interruption. You did not find this message by accident. Jesus Christ knows exactly where you are, what you are carrying, and what you are afraid to admit even to yourself. You have been strong for a very long time, and no one really saw how much it cost you to survive. You kept functioning, you kept showing up, you kept smiling while your soul was quietly asking for rest. America taught you how to grind, how to perform, how to stay productive, how to hide pain behind success. But Jesus teaches something radically different. He teaches rest not, escape not, sleep, but rest for the soul. You achieved things people applauded. You built things people admired. Yet deep inside, there is an emptiness that success never touched. Because money cannot heal anxiety, applause cannot fix loneliness, and control cannot replace faith. You tried to be strong enough, disciplined enough, self-sufficient enough, but strength without surrender slowly breaks the soul. And Jesus never asked you to be strong. He asked you to come. He said, "Come to me, all who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest." Not pressure, not motivation, not expectations. Rest. You are not tired because you are weak. You are tired because you carried burdens you were never meant to carry alone. Fear of the future, guilt from the past, pressure to prove your worth, fear of being forgotten. And Jesus is looking at you right now, not with disappointment, but with compassion. He sees the version of you no one else sees, the one awake at night overthinking, the one smiling in public and breaking in private, the one asking silently, "Is this really all life is?" And Jesus answers, there is more. But it does not begin with doing more. It begins with surrender. You do not need another strategy. You need a savior. You replaced prayer with productivity, faith with control, trust with anxiety, and now you are exhausted. But this is where grace begins, not at your strength, but at your end. You thought the delay meant God forgot you. You thought the closed doors meant rejection. You thought the pain meant punishment. But what if Jesus was protecting you? What if the waiting was preparation and the silence was shaping you? America celebrates speed, but Jesus honors timing. He does not rush the process, he transforms the person. Some of the things you begged God for would have destroyed you if he had given them too early. Some of the people you cried over were answers to prayers you did not know how to pray. The delay was not denial, was direction. You did not lose time, you gained wisdom. You did not miss God, you were being led by him. Faith is not believing everything will work out easily. Faith is trusting Jesus when nothing makes sense. The storm did not come to drown you, it came to reveal who Jesus is. Peter did not sink because the storm was strong, he sank because he shifted his focus. And you are not drowning because life is hard. You are drowning because your eyes moved away from Christ. Yet even then, Jesus reached out his hand, not to shame, not to lecture, but to lift. Grace is not fragile. It can handle your doubts, your anger, your questions, your confusion. Jesus is not afraid of your broken faith. He specializes in restoring it. He never left you. He never stopped working. And even now, he is closer than you think. See your past and you think it disqualifies you. But Jesus sees your past and calls it preparation. You remember the mistakes, the failures, the moments you wish you could erase, but Jesus remembers the lessons, the strength, the humility that was formed. Through every broken season, the enemy keeps replaying who you were, but Jesus keeps declaring who you are becoming. The world labels people by their worst moment, but Jesus renames people by their calling. Peter denied him at his lowest. Paul hunted believers in his darkness. David fell deeply in his weakness, yet God did not cancel them. He called them your worst moment, did not cancel your future. It revealed your need for grace, and grace is not a backup plan. Grace is the plan from the beginning. Stop disqualifying yourself. Stop replaying the failures. Stop believing the lie that you went too far or stayed away too long. God's mercy is deeper than your mess and stronger than your shame. There is no sin stronger than the cross, no failure louder than forgiveness, no distance greater than His love. You do not need to clean yourself first. You do not need to fix every habit before you come. You do not need perfect theology, perfect discipline, or perfect faith. You just need a willing heart. Jesus never said, "Get your life together and then follow me." He said, "Follow me and I will transform your life right now." Something is shifting inside you, not because of your effort, but because of His presence. Hope that felt buried is rising. Peace that felt impossible is returning. Courage that disappeared is being restored. Chains you learned to live with are breaking. Fear that controlled you is losing its power. Shame that kept you silent is being lifted. This is what happens when grace enters the room. Jesus is not calling you back to who you used to be. He is calling you forward to who you were created to become. You are not forgotten. You are not behind. You are not late. Heaven's timing is perfect, and God's plan for your life has not expired. Some seasons ended not because you failed, but because you were ready for more. The waiting strengthened you. The pain refined you. The loneliness taught you to listen. And now God is opening a new chapter, one marked not by striving, but by surrender, not by fear, but by faith, not by pressure, but by peace. You were never meant to walk alone. You were never meant to carry everything by yourself. Jesus is not just your Savior. He is your shepherd, your rest, your direction, your identity, and your home. Right now, Jesus is standing at the door of your heart, not forced, not demanding, not accusing, but inviting you to lay down the weight, the performance, the masks, the fear, inviting you to return to the place where you are, loved without conditions, forgiven without explanation, and accepted without earning. This is not the end of your story. This is the moment everything begins again. The past no longer defines you. The future no longer frightens you, because Jesus walks with you, goes before you, and surrounds you with His grace. If you are listening to this right now, let your heart breathe. Let your soul rest. Let your spirit return home. You are chosen. You are deeply loved. You are held by God, and the best chapter of your life is still ahead. Jesus Christ is calling you back to life, back to peace, back to purpose, back home. Amen.